Do I like acoustic guitars? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day out there, and thank you for joining me in today's review video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful acoustic guitar from the company Bromo, or Bromo. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it, but I'll put it up on the screen for you guys, okay? This model is the BAT-1, or the BAT-1 model as you can call it, and it sells for $199 right now on their website. Again, beautiful guitar. Alright, now before I go any further into the video, let me first tell you how this video is going to go in case you're new here to the channel. And by the way, if you are new here, be sure to hit that like button and click subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out tremendously. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break this video down for you guys into 3 sections. Section 1 is going to be the specs, the features, everything you need to know about the guitar and what you get with it. Section 2 is going to be a live random noodling session where I'm just playing some chords with the camera audio. Alright, and lastly, section 3, I'm going to show you guys a few little simple tunes I wrote using only this acoustic guitar and miking it up with my SM57 microphone. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video, starting with section 1, the specs and the features. Alright, so again guys, today we're taking a look at the BAT-1 model, or the BAT-1 model, from the company Bromo, or Bromo. And again, this is one beautiful looking acoustic guitar. I don't know about you guys, it's pretty spicy in my opinion. Alright, now I know this is going to sound really weird, but I wish you guys were here right now to smell what I'm smelling, okay? And it's not what the rock's cooking, it's what this wood is cooking. It's really aromatic and it just smells really, really vibrant. It's made my entire apartment smell like a forest. I'm not even kidding. Alright, so this guitar is a full-size dreadnought guitar, alright? It's not a parlor-sized guitar, it's not a half-sized guitar, it is a full-sized acoustic guitar. Now, it's important to mention that even though this model is a full-size dreadnought guitar, it's not like overly big and bulky, alright? Now, I know I made some jokes about the wood earlier and how aromatic it is, which is true, but in all seriousness, this guitar has some really heavy-duty wood for the price, okay? For $199, you're getting a guitar that's solid spruce top, okay? Mahogany sides and back, right? And it's multi-layered. Now, since we're back here taking a look at this, I just want to mention how beautiful this is. I've always been a big fan of mahogany, especially in acoustic guitars. I just love the look, I love the feel, it's just all around. I've always been a mahogany guy is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so another really cool feature I want to talk about is these 2 lines here. This is really, really helpful if you're a beginner. It's also really helpful for people like me who teach for a living because, I work with a lot of beginners and I'm like, hey, keep your thumb on the back of the neck, towards the middle if you can. And they're like, where at? I'm like, well, just visualize a line in the back of your neck and try to keep it around there. And this makes it so much easier because now you have a visual reference, right? Because we have 2 lines, right, you can kind of see how they're structured. You want to keep your thumb right in the middle between the 2 lines. If it goes a little higher or lower, it's not too big of a deal, but just keep that visual reference if you're a beginner watching this. Another cool thing I want to talk about is the strap buttons. You got both of them, which is really nice. And you're probably thinking, Lester, most guitars have 2 strap buttons. Yeah, you're right. Except for a lot of acoustics in the $200 and under price range. Okay, when you buy an acoustic guitar that's anywhere from like $50 to $100, $150, even $200, they sometimes don't have any strap buttons, or just one. I'm not sure why that is. It's maybe just being cheap on some companies' parts. But this company gave you both strap buttons, so you're good to go. And these aren't just basic ones. They're in there pretty good. I was pulling on them, and yeah, they're pretty decent. Okay, so for the fingerboard, we have Amara ebony wood, which is really nice. And we have these eagle eye abalone inlays, which look really pretty. Take a look at those. The head veneer is also Amara ebony. Alright, now it's important to note that when you buy this guitar, you're not just getting the guitar, you're also getting a pretty freaking cool case. This thing is pretty heavy duty, man. This is not like the flimsy, raincoat material you see a lot of companies use. No, this stuff is legitimate, man. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up so you can kind of see. But this is very thick, very good quality. This is like, at least a $30, $40, case. You got the backpack straps and everything, so, and a pouch in case you want to put stuff in your pouch, like a kangaroo. But yeah, in all seriousness, very cool, very nice. Okay, so when I first took this thing out of the box, I was like, whoa, this thing smells really woodsy, like I told you guys earlier. It's very aromatic, which makes sense. It's got a lot of real wood in there, right? We got spruce top, we got mahogany, we got ebony. So much different stuff going on. And that's all really good quality wood for the price range. Let me just tell you that right now. If you're somebody that's not used to buying like acoustic guitars or being around acoustic guitars, a lot of guitars in the $200 under price range will have a lot of poplar, just more inexpensive type woods. You're not going to find like $200 high quality, mahogany spruce type guitars like this. This is definitely a nice acoustic guitar for the price. So immediately I was like, okay, that's, a good check off the list. It's not just some junky thing, right? All right, now, Okay, so for my first initial reaction playing it, I was like, wow, this thing is really nice. It's smooth on the neck. There's no sharp frets, okay? Which is almost unheard of for this price range, right? A lot of inexpensive acoustic guitars are gonna have really sharp frets and edges. It's gonna be really just rough and gnarly to play. But again, not with this guitar. It's really, really smooth. It's like butter, man. I'm not even kidding. On top of that, the action was pretty decent. I did adjust the truss rod a little because it was just a little bit off, but that's probably just from shipping. But again, it is very micro. I just did like a little micro turn and it fixed it right up. Other than that, the guitar plays pretty smooth, and I'll give you guys a quick little demonstration of how that sounds here in a sec. But yeah, the only complaint I think I have is the strings are a little thick for me. I'm not like a huge acoustic player, you know, I'm an electric guy. So I probably would put like a little bit lighter strings on here myself. Even if it's just for a beginner that's buying this, I'd probably put a little lighter strings on. But other than that, I have no other complaints. So enough of section 1, let's go ahead and jump into section 2, just some random strumming and noodling to hear how it sounds, okay? Sounds pretty, right? I like that. It's not super loud or like tinny. It's very warm and rich. That's probably because the mahogany and the spruce together makes it sound very warm. I like that. I'm not a big fan of super loud acoustics, so this is perfect for me. Alright guys, moving on to the final section of the video, section 3. I'm going to show you some recordings I did using only this acoustic guitar. Let's check it out. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It was a lot of fun jamming on something other than electric, you know. I don't really have an acoustic around the house, so I might just keep this one for myself. If you guys want to try this guitar out for yourselves, check out the description box below. I'll leave you a link to their website so you can try this BAT-1 or BAT-1 model from the company Bromo. And again, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and click subscribe if you haven't already, or else YouTube pretty much jabs me right in the nuts, alright? I will catch you guys in the next video. Rock on.